What is up, guys? Welcome to the video. It is June 21st. That means it's not June 21st, it's June 6th. Let me try this again. What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. It's June 6th. That means we have 21 days left in the 16 inning series, 3 weeks left. I just got gas because I'm on my way to go do my morning cardio session. Also, drinking on some BCAAs. My whole last video was on tips on dieting, and one of them was hydration, staying hydrated. You're gonna feel better. Tip number 2, okay. Tip number 2 is gonna be a really simple one. It's hydration. Yesterday morning was not hydrated, felt like shit. So I felt like that was a good reminder for myself. Anyway, so I'm headed to the gym doing cardio, also eating my pancakes as I go there. Trying to eat something, starving. It's my favorite part of the day. It's the pancakes, look forward to it every day. But yeah, I'm on my way to do cardio, so let's just jump into the video. Roll the intro. Okay, so I just finished my first 60-minute cardio session, and I'm at my Madre's house, fixing to get a haircut, so I'll see you after that. So I just got back home, showered, got a haircut. Obviously, it looks a lot better. Also shaved the shit off of my face. Also, I woke up with a new low weigh-in of 197.5, and we got 21 days left, counting those days down. 197.5, we got 3 more weeks. We got 21 more days to get. My goal was originally like 197 pounds in 21 days. Totally doable. We've been losing 3.5 pounds for the past 13 weeks now, so definitely doable. 7 pounds in 21 days. Also, I downloaded a free trial of Final Cut Pro, which there's gonna be a night and day difference of what I can do using Final Cut Pro than just regular iMovie. So maybe I can learn the in and outs of iMovie and then purchase it in 90 days. Who knows, but hopefully you should see increase in the quality of these videos. But yeah, we're just gonna chill around with this and then probably just go get into something. Okay, what's up, guys? Just made it to school. Sambo was, I've been playing a lot of Warzone with him. I played like 7 hours of Warzone the other night with him. That's not very fitness savvy of me, by the way. But he's been asking me to come out here and throw with him. Decided, hey, come out here, get some sun. Probably get burnt again. That's not good. Get some sun, get tan before we go to the beach in a few weeks. I'll get into intermittent fasted here in a second. But I don't know what to record anymore. And he was like, hey, you wanna come throw? And I was like, yeah, sure, I can record something. Fuck it, I'll just get into intermittent fasting. Okay, what is intermittent fasting? I'm gonna read you definition from Google. I know what intermittent fasting is, but I'll just give you like a concrete definition of it. Intermittent fasting, also known as intermittent energy restriction, is an umbrella term for various meal timing schedules that cycle between voluntary fasting and non-fasting over a given period. 3 methods of intermittent fasting are alternate day fasting, periodic fasting, and daily time restricted feeding. We're gonna be more so talking about like daily time restricted feeding. A lot of people do the 8 to 16 method where they're fasting for 16 hours and they only get an 8-hour window to eat. And I'll get into like the benefits of intermittent fasting later in the video. But right now I'm going to talk about like the main perception of intermittent fasting, or what I see a lot of people making the mistakes of doing whenever they're intermittent fasting. And hell, it gave me even more validation to make this video. Whenever I was typing in intermittent fasting, and one of the search results were, why am I still gaining weight while intermittent fasting? And a lot of people have this misconception. A lot of people, so many people have this misconception thinking, hey, I can fast for 16 hours and shorten my window to 8 hours a day, eat whatever I want and still make progress, still lose weight and stuff. That's not the case. You can't do that. It's not like just this quick fix. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're fasting for 23 hours a day, then you only have a 1-hour window to eat. If you're still eating in a surplus, you're not gonna lose weight. It's so important to eat in a caloric deficit. There's so many people who have asked me for my opinion, not for like a video or anything, but just like friends, like, hey, what do you think of intermittent fasting? And I'll let them know, like, if that works for you, that can work for you. I even optimize intermittent fasting whenever my calories get super low. I'll get into that later in the video. A lot of people, they're like, hey, I'm intermittent fasting, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. How many calories are you dieting on? And they don't know. Or they're like, hey, I gotta go get some Taco Bell before my window closes, and then I'm fasting again. Yes, with like flexible dieting, you could fit some Taco Bell into your calories and still be in a caloric deficit. But I know they're not in a caloric deficit. They don't know how many calories they're dieting on. That's one mistake you don't want to make in intermittent fasting, and you don't want to look really dumb, to be honest with you. I'm here to help you. you still have to eat in a caloric deficit. It's still gonna be key to track your calories, to weigh your food out, everything like that whenever you're intermittent fasting. Because I don't care, again, I don't care if you're fasting for 23 hours and you only give yourself a 1 hour window to eat all your food for the day. If you're still eating in a surplus, you're still gonna gain weight. Okay, now Sam both pulled up. We're gonna get into this. I'm gonna burn some extra calories. I've been feeling like shit lately. I'm not trying to complain. I'm just trying to be transparent with you guys because dieting like this kind of sucks sometimes. But there's also some benefits, like the beach coming up, you know. But yeah, let's just jump into like a little time lapse, I guess, of us like throwing these balls that are already flat. Okay. Okay, so this won't be one of my videos, so I didn't try to persuade you into subscribing. So we got a trash can here. You know what's next. If I make it in a trash can, you gotta subscribe. Okay.
Cause I see it. Heaven, don't shoot me down. Cause I need it. Heaven, don't shoot me down. Cause I see it. Heaven, don't shoot me down.
So we got my boy Ben in here. He's gonna get a little edit in. He's not supposed to be in here, but I'm letting him in. And then the cameras are listening to me admit my guilt in here. So that's nice.
Through the smoke and mirrors, I've been trying to see it clear for years. Show me how. Well, you got me like, ooh, I belong to you. Yeah, I belong to you. Yeah, I belong to you. To you. Ooh, I belong to you. Through the smoke and mirrors, I've been trying to see it clear for years. Show me how. Well, you got me like, ooh, I belong to you. Yeah, I belong to you. Yeah, I belong to you. To you. You got me like, ooh, I belong to you. Yeah, I belong to you. Yeah, I belong to you. Said this love was just a dream.
Okay, what's up guys? This is the next day. I figured I'd get into the benefits of intermittent fasting and wrap up this video. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. Okay, the benefits of intermittent fasting. Okay, we've already talked about what intermittent fasting is and like what the do's and don'ts are. Don't do this, don't do that. Don't think just because you're intermittent fasting, you can eat whatever you want. If you're not eating in a caloric deficit, you're not gonna lose weight. And I'm gonna get into how I optimize intermittent fasting, especially whenever my calories are getting low. So let's just get into that. Okay, we've already been over the 16 to 8 method. So we're fasting for 16 hours, eating for 8 hours. Usually you would think, it's usually the other way around. We're usually sleeping for 8 hours and then we're eating all throughout the day. People are like, oh, I don't even get sleep for 8 hours. Sleep's important, get more sleep. But for example, 2,000 calories is what we're dieting on. Imagine that split out. If we're not intermittent fasting, we have that 2,000 calories for 16 hours. So we're not gonna be able to eat as big meals. We're gonna be getting our calories here and there, probably snacking, whatever. But if we're intermittent fasting, we're fasting for 16 hours, we have that 8-hour window, we're gonna eat those 2,000 calories in that smaller window. So we're gonna be able to have bigger meals. Bigger meals are gonna be great, especially whenever your calories are getting lower. You're probably actually gonna feel full, and feeling full can just have so many benefits, especially mentally. Feeling full, we're dieting, we wanna feel full, but not a lot of the times we're not able to. So that's one of the benefits, is bigger meals. Another benefit of intermittent fasting, and I do this even if I'm not intermittent fasting, is just cutting your food off at a certain time. Let's say you're eating from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. Cutting your food off at 8 p.m. is gonna help us have more consistent weigh-ins. If you're cutting our food off at 8 p.m. every day, and it could be at whatever time you wanna do it, but if we're cutting our food off at 8 p.m. every day and we weigh ourselves in the morning at 7, 8 a.m., our weigh-in is gonna be pretty consistent. But let's say we slip up one day, and not slip up, but we just have something going on in our lives, and we get all of our food in at 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. Whenever we wake up at 7 or 8 a.m. and get our weigh in like we usually do, it's probably gonna be higher. It's probably gonna fluctuate and be higher, not because we ate late and our body stored that as fat. That's a bunch of bullshit. If you eat in a caloric deficit, you're gonna lose weight, but it's just not gonna be as consistent as it normally would if we're normally cutting our food off at 8 p.m. Just consistency just goes a long way in like so many aspects of dieting, or just tracking your stuff for data so you can use that along the road so you ensure you're still making progress. Another benefit of intermittent fasting that I'm just coming up off the top of my head right now is, if we're cutting our food off at 8 p.m. and you wake up in the middle of the night, gotta go use the bathroom or something, and you're like, oh, I'm hungry, or you're probably just bored. You're like, oh, I'm hungry, I'm just gonna go grab a Pop-Tart or get some ice cream out of the refrigerator, something like that. That's just excess calories that you don't really need, that you're probably just eating because you're bored, not because you're hungry or anything. And that, if you get in the habit of doing that, you'll probably go a few weeks, months, and be like thinking, I'm gaining a few pounds here and there. Where's that coming from? It's probably from those excess calories that you're getting from out of nowhere that you don't even think about. So just eliminating that aspect of it, say, hey, 8 p.m., saying, hey, I'm intermittent fasting, I cut my food off at 8 p.m., wake up in the middle of the night, you're not tempted probably to go, you may still be tempted, but you're like, hey, I set this up, I'm fasting right now, I'll get into the food tomorrow whenever I'm not fasting, whenever I hit that intermittent fasting window. So that's just another tip. But yeah, I just finished a push day. I'm gonna end this video right here. I use Final Cut Pro to edit this video. Hopefully you noticed a little upgrade in the quality of the videos. I can do a lot more on Final Cut Pro than I can on iMovie. But yeah, we got 3 more weeks, 16 to lean series. Subscribe if you haven't already. I sunk the bucket earlier, so you should have subscribed then, but I'll see you in the next video.